Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Mandela Effect, as I usually say. This is Harmony speaking. Um, what I like to do is talk about how we can change reality. This will be part 3 of my series. One of the things that is the most powerful is love. Love is so powerful. The issue is human beings sometimes have a difficulty experiencing or expressing this love. So let's take a moment and examine why this could be for some. If somebody is living in guilt and shame, or someone is not acknowledging the things that they may have done wrong in life, then they tend to be trapped in this little whirlwind that kind of like a toilet spinning around and being flushed down the sewer. So how do you get out of that sewer? How do you get out of that trap, that the guilt, the shame, why did I do what I did? And the thing is, you have to understand you're a human being, and human beings make mistakes. They do. It's part of the learning and the growing process. And I could go on and on about this. But at the end of the day, the key is forgiveness. To experience the love and the abundance and the joy of the universe and everything that is there waiting for you, and it is. The only thing that separates you from everything you've ever wanted is you. So let us teach you the first steps to overcome this, which is forgiveness. You have to come to a place where you accept everything in life and the things you've done, and you have to be okay with that. And then once you begin to understand that, hey, I'm just human, I do stuff, I don't know everything, and it's okay, and just be okay with that. Accept it, acknowledge it, and forgive yourself. Once you forgive yourself, then you're completely free from all this guilt, the burdens, the shames, the woe is me, and the yada yadas. And they're just a bunch of emotional human stuff. Let go of all of that and forgive yourself. And then when you can forgive yourself, then you can begin to love yourself. Once you begin to forgive yourself and you can love yourself, then you can forgive others. Because once you work on yourself and you work through all those issues and you come to a state of acceptance of all the things that you've done, and you acknowledge that, hey, I'm just human, then comes the arena of, others have done things to me. And then you get trapped into a whole other game, a whole other issues, and a whole other bunch of garbage. The key is to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, free yourself of all these emotions. And then forgive everyone else and forgive them of everything they have done, and completely free yourself of that garbage and all those emotions, and free yourself and rise up to the highest level where there's nothing but freedom and love and the abundance of the universe. So, if you pray, if you meditate, whatever. The idea is, as the sun sets, every day, or as the sun rises every day, even better, Do it at both times of the day and the evening, as the sun rises and the sun sets. If all of us, all the human beings, as a collective consciousness, as we do this, as the sun rises or the sun sets, we forgive, we pray, meditate, whatever it is you do. Focus on healing yourself and forgiving yourself, and then forgive others. Once you forgive yourself and then you forgive others, then love can manifest itself on a global scale. As the world turns, or if you're flat earther, as the world spins, or I don't know, as the earth, whatever, there's things that rotate and move about you. And you human beings have this amazing ability of measuring something that doesn't exist, which is called time. However, it's something you understand. So if everyone at the moment, it's not a time, it's a moment. At the moment the sun rises or at the moment the sun sets, if you focus in yourself, go to your inner core, forgive yourself and forgive others, then at that moment love will boom and manifest itself on a global scale. And as the world turns, as we say, as everyone does this, then it will create let's say a wave. A wave like an ocean that crashes on the shore. If everyone creates this wave as the sun rises or the sun sets, then this wave will become a continuous motion. It will be set in motion and it will go forth throughout the world as it turns, spins, whatever you want to call it. The idea is to create a wave of emotion of forgiveness, and in that forgiveness is love, and love will manifest itself. It will become a wave of energy, emotion that is like, as you say, a snowball that tumbles down a mountain and becomes gigantic. It will simply be something you cannot stop, and it will just come whooshing through you like a tidal wave and flood out all the negative energies in the world you live in, this place. Flat earth if you want, it doesn't matter. The idea is to create a wave of unforgiveness. I'm sorry, I used the wrong word. A wave of forgiveness. I meant to say unconditional love is the word we wanted to use. It creates a wave of unconditional love where there's just nothing but acceptance. And the negative energy simply cannot hold. They can't. It's like a wall, and this wave of energy can't be stopped, and it blasts through the walls, and it knocks down all the negative emotions that exist in our reality. So the idea is the sun rises or the sun sets, focusing on healing yourself, healing others, forgive yourself, forgive others, and let love manifest on a universal scale. And this energy just moves forward in a momentum that cannot be stopped. If we continue to do this day after day after day, we create this wave like the oceans. Like you can't stop that wave that crashes on the shore. It just keeps crashing and crashing and crashing. And that's the idea. We want to create this wave of positive emotions of love, unconditional love, acceptance, forgiveness. Just this positive energy begins to flow and move all throughout this reality in emotion day after day as the sun rises, as the sun sets, and it becomes just this flood of energy that simply cannot be stopped, and it just knocks down all the negative energy out there. So, please get on board. Try this. You'll be surprised at how powerful you are and how much you can control this reality. As a collective consciousness, if we do this, the effects will be something you just cannot fathom. And it will open up the abundance of the universe where there will be peace and harmony and change the reality that we live in. Peace, love, unconditional love. I'm sorry, I'm getting interrupted here. Apparently, somebody does not want this message to be delivered. However, you understand the message. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. Forgiveness. Let it manifest on a global scale. Every morning, every evening, day after day, like the waves that crash on the shore. Let it be unstoppable. You control the waves and the tides, the flow of the energy in this reality. You will take back control. Knock out all the things that you do not accept and all the things you do not want. And this will be so overpowering, so overbearing. They'll just, nothing else can exist in its presence. There will just be so much unconditional love, so much acceptance, so much love. And it will manifest itself on a global and universal scale. Peace, love, and good night.